It certainly has been a challenge because there are still a number of folks that really don't feel safe going not into a salon, but also into any business. So, really making clients feel very safe when they do come into our space, or even, taking the extra time of answering our clients' questions, whether it be, what our protocols are or what some of the things that we do offer. I think the other thing that makes us different is that we are open 7 days a week. And I also have a private room, which we offer hair services. So we've had many clients call in and ask to be able to have their hair done in the private room, so that they're sort of away from the general population. And that has been very successful.
This Shop First Arlington is going to be fantastic because this community is very tight knit and they are very, very supportive. My customers have been unbelievably supportive, ordering more than 1 or 2 boxes to go, and really being there, to try to keep my business afloat. Just for an example, one of my families that has come to the studio many, many times, and this is at the beginning when it was hard to find any kind of disinfecting cleaning products because everything has to be wiped down and cleaned. And I was just discussing it with her and her daughter's name is Harper. And when I picked up a box for return, what was in there but a brand new bottle of spray. So it's stuff like that that really, I get the goosebumps because I feel like they're an extension of my family. This is a family owned and family run business. We've been here for 21 years. There's families that came as children that are bringing their children. And so, we've extended out and it's just amazing how supportive the customers in the city and the town have been.
One really interesting thing that happened is when I opened up my e-commerce site, I was very, very busy and I was selling to local customers. I was selling to Belmont customers and I was selling to Arlington customers. And then when we opened up, those web sales fell way down because those people could come in. And it has taught me that I still have a very, very local brick and mortar business, that e-commerce pipeline is an accessory, but I'm not really interested in selling to the world at large. I'm interested in selling to my little New England suburb community. I also think just having an extra dose of connectedness with my neighbors and being able to maybe do some cross promotions. I reached out to some of my neighbors in Belmont because we're on Leonard Street. That block is so tiny, and said, let's make an effort to at least once a week promote somebody else, promote Ranks or Belmont Books or that. And I have always done that, but I was asking other people to do it too. And I think I will continue to do that, to be able to point out some good practices that could benefit all of us.
I'm a big believer, I always have been, to shop local. Everything that I bring into the salon, with the exception of the Aveda products, I try to do local. I think it's really important. We are a community, we are a family, and we need to stick together and support our businesses. So whether it's, buying lunch for my staff or, going to get a bottle of wine for a party, I try and do everything local in Arlington. I think it's really important that, we as a community support our town.
I did mention earlier that it is a family run and owned business, and my mother started it 21 years ago in 1999. And I took over probably 3 or 4 years ago. She wanted to retire. So And she's built those relationships, like I was saying, that the families are bringing their children, are bringing their own children and that kind of thing. And they'll remember, oh, how's Rosemary? How's your mother? And that connection to those people is very important to me. And staying local and staying in this business is important for me to keep, to keep going, to keep being part of the community that we've been.
For most shop owners, they have all taken a big hit. So that idea of, instead of driving by Mass Ave and thinking about, oh, there's a vacancy and that place went out of business and I loved to go to that place, but that is way too little too late. And so the idea of this entire movement, and And, you know, when I put hashtag shop local, shop small on my Instagram post, I mean it. I'm not copying and pasting that. And so this concept of patronizing those businesses, you know, going and getting your coffee at Kickstand Cafe, or getting, you know, a bubble tea at Bubble Nation, and getting all of your art supplies across the street from me instead of going down to Michael's or Staples, and really trying to check out all of those locales first. You know, I mean, none of us sell everything that everybody needs, but many of us have incredible storefronts and beautiful stores and spend a lot of time and energy cultivating what's in those stores to cater to that local customer. We're following trends, we're thinking about it. And so I think it's this real connection between the community and those local businesses to build something together that is long lasting, so that next year at this time, all of those businesses that you liked to drive by, that you liked to patronize, are still there.